Hi everyone. Yeah.
That's the kind of energy we're bringing.
We're bringing that sweet Saturday night energy. I hope you're locked in for breathing and sitting.
Yeah, get to the LZ because me, Ivan, and Richard are going to be... Well, Richard's going to be playing President Evil 7.
Or as they call it in Germany, President Evil Sieben.
Sieben, yeah. Exactly.
That's what they call it.
So this is part 2?
Part 2, yeah. We played a big whack of it. I don't know if we're like halfway through or something, I'm not sure. But yeah, we got fairly far last time, I think, around Halloween. So we're back. Because Resident Evil stuff's happening, the fucking demo drops at 2 a.m. or something for Resident Evil 8. And we were going to play that, but I'm going away tomorrow, so no. So I thought, well, let's finish 7. We need to finish 7, finish before 8 comes out. I'm inevitably going to get fucking 8, aren't I? So, you know, that's that. So, nice to see you all, team. See people in the chat there. Got 23 people in the room. We are in Ethan's terror house. And we're going to go in and fuck some shit up.
Ethan.
Everyone's Ethan. I'm Ethan.
Oh, yeah.
The scummy crackhead one. What's he called?
Let's call him Jinko.
Jinko? Yeah, classic Deep South name, Jinko.
Yeah. Well, Jinko jeans. Everyone's favourite jean makers.
Right. Is the knife a separate button? Good start. I feel like there's no way I was just walking around shooting things to get them out, was I? That seems mad. That's not what Richard does. I'm far too tight for all that.
Well,
I guess I did. I guess I fucking did. Right, so that's enhanced ammo. I don't want to use that. We use the regular ammo.
So yeah, as you can see, Richard hasn't been playing Resident Evil 7 in between streams.
What are you talking about? This was all planned and we didn't just decide it kind of fairly early this afternoon. This is all standard planning.
Oh, you've got a little something down there. Behind you a bit. Yeah.
Oh, good. Well, I need that. Need to spunk and blow things up. Right. I just want to be ready for this fucking arsehole. And Dickface has left his bombs everywhere. Oh, you're so quiet, aren't you, Spider Boy? Go fuck your mother. Okay, listen. No, as well as I know. I can't remember how to block. Ooshed. There we go. Okay, yeah, it wasn't as disastrous as it could have been.
Teach him.
No, that's how to fire. This is going brilliantly, don't worry about it. There we go. Is it?
Oh, his poor hand.
Yeah, his manky hand. Okay, I've got the block button back, that's fine. Oop.
Oh, tricky boy.
There are a few of these. This is all about... I really like this section of the game, actually. This is a cool bit, because it's all the kind of horror house stuff. I felt when I went to... I think I probably said this last time, but I felt when I went to a real escape room that my years of Resident Evil served me really well.
Oh, there you go.
Right, what's going on here? Because I'm not buying it's just that. Where's the next one?
Oh, I think it's a double trouble. Oh,
there
you go.
Is. Right in front of you, Richard. That's where it is. Okay, then. Do let us know if you can hear the game okay at home.
Yeah, you see, I would have had faith in Evil Jingo. I would have thought he'd only put a booby trap. One per room. He's not a monster. He's not literally a monster.
Oh, fucking shit.
Ooh, there we go.
Shh.
And I think maybe just the one.
Okay, well that's cold comfort, but I'll take it. Go on and drink your juice. And I don't even have any healing juice. It's fine. Everything's fine. Let me in. Everything's a trap, man. Oh, I'll take the coin though.
Well, yeah, we got lots of people in the chat. Omar, Benny, Stephen, Sam, James, Johnny Smith yet again, Ryan.
It's kicking off.
Otto Sump, Brian, Ewan. Did I say Ryan Ricardo earlier?
You did.
I've already forgotten in my long list. But yeah, that's only a few of the people. But thank you all for joining us, indeed.
You do get a torch in this game, don't you? Well, I'm in danger.
Oh,
now one comes from behind, doesn't he? Oh yeah, shit! I took out that trap when I could have used it on this Goomba.
Yeah, true. Hang on, is that a Goomba?
It is. Look, there's a fucking
They've
wounded one.
escalated. What's that green thing on the wall?
It's a very good question. This cunt's still going, is he? Oh no. Oh, Philip the Casey is here. Casey the Senior. How you doing, Philip?
Oh, hey there, Philip.
I had a quick glance at the chat. I just have a quick... Is this the kind of game that gives you a controller layout? I kind of felt like it wasn't. I knew it wouldn't. Controller vibration, camera version, camera speed. Unless it's...
Wow, Ryan Ricardo, it's your birthday on Monday.
Hey! Happy birthday, Ryan.
Yeah, very happy birthdays.
Willkommen auf den Chat. That's German for welcome to the chat. Oh man, I've been spunking fucking... I was spunking high grade ammo. Shit. I seem to remember because we're using the unlocked gun, I've got a bit of a stockpile of ammo. Remember this being a bit of a tricky section as well. It's like... Pretty sure there's a big belchy boss. Uh-oh, we got a VHS tape.
Oh yeah, a big fat boss, isn't it?
Yeah, big fat guy. Yes. Okay, we've got our stuff
A
back.
knife.
Well, I wonder, because yeah, what have we got?
A mysterious VHS that says Mia.
I assume I would have watched that. Oh yeah, shit! I've got tons of stuff. Got the D series arm, got the burner, got the grenade. There's the grenade. The Granada. Let's put away that solid fuel so I can make some stuff. Croquet. Do I need the croquet? Seem not. Oh. Okay, that's hanging.
I was going to make some sort of joke about croquet.
Decided against it, did you? Or?
I thought, yeah, no, it's just bad.
I get the
only thing better than bailing out of jokes is explaining
why.
Bail out.
Yes, I think that's the best possible outcome. If I combine strong burner, this is going to really. I hate wasting resources, and it's going to really annoy me. If I combine this with oh no, I thought I had solid fuel. Oh yeah, flame rounds for the grenade launcher. Yeah, okay, cool.
There you go.
Otherwise, I think I can leave some stuff. Probably wouldn't say no to some psychostimulants.
I think you should take the toy axe.
A nice wooden axe. It's for a lovely old wooden axe.
There wasn't a Eisen behind you, was there? That grey box or in the bin. Yeah, in the bin.
Look at me, I'm dreadful. Fucking hell. I've been a little bit cocky about this desk. I'm like, I've played it a bunch of times, whatever. And immediately I'm sort of like, oh no.
Do I have a knife?
How do I look with my eyes?
A red light over... Yeah, in that little shacky bit. So I guess there's a booby trap in there.
I was kind of running around in a slightly cavalry way.
There's got to be some sweet box action.
Oh, Kempford, okay. Might as well combine the Kempford in the herb. Get some healing juice.
But yeah, Resident Evil 8 coming out in a week. Which, yeah, I think, obviously that giant lady has taken the internet by storm.
Naturally, yeah.
When you see videos about kind of explaining how it'd feel to be stepped on by her, you really think, okay, this has gone too far, too quickly.
It's really what Capcom were in for, wasn't it? Like, we really think the giant fetish market are going to be really into Resident Evil 8.
I never expected that to, I don't know, have so much cachet.
Surprising amount of mainstream truck.
Yeah,
is what I would say.
Yeah, it took me by surprise.
Amount. I just have to drop down. Is that going to hurt?
Use a drop-down menu.
Hey.
So you didn't bail out of that one. Parachute's still in the bag.
That's it. Okay, put battery in there, and then bad stuff happens.
Oh yeah.
It's still a moment of game, isn't it? Contemplative.
That's
a bit of beef. You got beef?
I like his sweet speaker system.
Yeah, he knows how to have a PARTY, this boy. I'm going up the stairs. I mean, if I was putting people in an abattoir, I think the only choice of music is Black Eyed Peas, isn't it?
Ooh, that looks
that was far too easy.
Yeah.
It's alright, so no big fucking monster comes out. So
Because is it a round? Is it like you get 2 Moss Boys and then a round of like 3?
an arena?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think you might be right there, actually. Actually, you know what?
And then finishes off with Fat Boy from the Fat Boys.
Marky D from the Fat Boys. My name is Marky D and I'm a fat boy. And then they do a single with Freddy Krueger. Okay. Alright. Let's go do a fight with a fat boy.
Oh, people are discussing birthdays they share with their celebrities.
Oh, so many Geburtstags.
So Ryan shares a birthday with James Bond. John Smith yet again shares with Donald Duck. Who was it? Andrew Kay with Isaac Hayes. There's some good birthdays. I Am Snorlax shares with Daniel Craig.
Ah, nice. More Bond.
I share with Isaac Newton and I can't remember. I think there's 1 or 2.
My granny.
Oh, your granny. Oh, nice. Good work.
Yeah, you're right. I think that was it. I know, it was just one of his reams of puke from the fat boy. Doing puke everywhere. Oh, I've got a super chat.
Oh, super chat from James Liddell. Evening, chaps. Can Richard do a play Resident Evil 8 on his first playthrough? It will be fun watching him wandering around figuring stuff out.
I don't know. I didn't do that for Resident Evil 2 because I was really looking forward to it. I didn't want it to be a thing where, you know, I did it on a stream. I sort of want to enjoy it and just play it. Resident Evil 8, I'd be more open to doing it for Resident Evil 8, actually, I must say.
Ooh, interesting. You make a drinking game of every time someone says even.
Yes, yeah. I feel like that would be, you know, first go through on a Resident Evil game normally takes a bit of time. I'm not what I'd stand around and have a smell of the roses. I don't.
No, but yeah, thank you very much, James.
Yeah, thank you, James. Yeah.
And yeah, it sounds like Richard's open to the idea.
I'm open to. Oh, fucking shit ass. He's quick that way. Ugh. Get me out. He's great. Come on. Yeah, good shot, Richard. Resident Evil has a fucking history of good and shit grenade launchers. There we go. I think we get another one. It's not that easy.
Yeah. Fat Man Down.
He's about to find out. It's not that easy.
Fat Man Down sounds very much like a 90s comedy film.
Yeah, or a kind of BBC Two sitcom. It's a
I'm
remake of Man
imagining
Down.
Martin Lawrence in a fat suit.
Right.
It's called Fat Man Down. Maybe that was the one that was cancelled after the jogging incident.
What's that green button do? Oh no. It's a lift. Oh, okay. Okay, I got Marky D from the Fat Boys. It's fine. 40 people in. Hello, everybody.
Yeah.
It's Resident Evil time.
Stephen Allen shares a birthday with John Travolta.
Right.
Oh, John Doe with Princess Diana. Marco Maron wants Alien Isolation. You're going to have to wait till some indeterminate time in the future.
And you know what? There's probably going to be quite a lot more, but so I wouldn't worry about it too hard. Right, is this... Okay, we've got a charred guy.
Oh, Marco Maron says, was that Dan Aykroyd in a giant baby suit from Nothing But Trouble? Good shout.
Oh, that's a
Good
ref.
shout.
Jesus Christ.
That film, man.
Fucking weird ass film, innit?
I remember just stumbling on that on TV with my cousin and knowing nothing about
It's
it.
the only thing Aykroyd directed.
Yeah.
They thought they had another Ghostbusters on their hands, and
It is weird. And
I've
then
never actually seen it. I've
Oh.
read around it. I've seen bits of it. I get the gist, but it looks fucking crazy.
I'd say it's well worth a watch. It is just strange. And then it as I'm sure I've probably said on the stream before, it finishes with Digital Underground doing a song, along with Tupac Shakur in a New York Yankees top.
Right.
It's just like, what?
Right.
What on
yeah,
earth?
Of
What?
course it does. Of course it does.
Very weird film.
Okay, so this... Because this sets off a trap. 1408, but it's horseshit because Dickface comes out and goes, "Oh, it's not ready, that." I think I've got subtitles on. Yeah.
Yeah.
I have to go do. I think I should have had the. I should have done it. Oh, maybe I got this ass backwards, and that was earlier. Maybe I was supposed to do that VHS upstairs to remind me. Okay, 2 stairways up. Fine.
No, buddy, this is a test of skills, so no cheating. That shit you're
James
carrying,
Liddell
get
getting
rid of it.
saying it was Russell Crowe when he filmed Unhinged. Poor Russell Crowe. He's a big man. Like what you call it, Vin Diesel when he's not making a film.
There's some pictures of Statham with titties as well.
Oh, even diving Statham.
Even the Stath, yeah. He's fucking like 50 something though, to be fair.
Oh, yeah. I guess at some points they can't survive off eating ice cubes.
That's it, yeah. My name is Marky D and I'm a fat boy. Fat boys are back. And you know they can never be whack. Because I did play, that's what I did do, right? Back in October I played this through in my own time. As prep. But now it's 7 months later. But I've played this a bunch. I've got to find a balloon to put on there. We have to do better than the guys what died. God, I even had the fucking thing from there memorised. Do I not just burn this with the... Burn this with the candle? It's a rope, for fuck's sake.
Well,
Oh no, duck.
Omar says Val Verde Broadcasting shares a birthday with Michael Biehn.
Oh, right, okay.
Mm.
I don't even know what Val Verde Broadcasting's birthday is. Pretty shameful, isn't it?
Well, I wouldn't worry. You don't have to get it a present. Do you?
It's true, yeah.
All you gotta do is light the candle
Oh,
and put it on the cake.
yes. This
Kiss
is,
my ass.
So the guy did it before, got the oil everywhere and got burned.
yeah, it's like a Crystal Maze thing.
Yeah, I like these little sections in this.
So you do need that key, don't you?
Yeah, you
But that means
cheat.
the oil comes out.
It makes it all come out, but I think you end up going through like the hole in there or something. Dun, 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 dun.
Breaking the rules.
Breaking the rules, breaking the rules. Okay, this combination, I think, if you do like a projector thing, you get the little telescope majigger.
Ah, that's a shit cake. I'd expect better.
I was completely wasting out of work and down. Okay, yeah, I gotta wind up the clown. Wind up the clown. Turn on the gas. I'm not sure I fancy that much. Gas pissing out everywhere.
Oh, sorry. Omar shares a birthday with Michael Biehn, not Val Verde Broadcasting.
Okay, cool.
Wunderbar.
That's a lovely toilet.
Oh, Annalise is in the chat.
Annalise.
So thanks for taking Raw off the list last night.
Yeah, Raw was Annalise and Michael's contribution to the private watch party, but they had to go and not be there. And it was like, dude, we can't do Raw without those guys. It was their idea.
Yeah.
Felt morally bankrupt.
Oh, good times. Well, I say good times. I think,
Oh yeah, I've got to run this under the tap.
it's got to be a spectacle.
Yes. Yeah.
Raw must be a spectacle.
Well, oddly enough, Army of Darkness was on the list because that's on YouTube. That was a Dan Lars suggestion, and that they filmed that next to Tippi Hedren's Wild Cat Preserve. And there are they had loads of outtakes rolling sound when there was roars in the background. Okay, so we got a hang boy, a bird sitter, and a fetus.
Okay, hang boy, bird sitter, fetus.
Hang boy, bird sitter, fetus.
So is Raw on YouTube?
Apparently so.
Oh, I better
Hang
check that
boy.
out. Crow sitter.
Is that
That's an apple. There you
bird
go.
sitter? Fetus. Thank you very much. Well, that's very subtle. Oh no, I need to set fire to it first.
Ooh, good question, Doug. Who is the best bird? Alan Partridge, Russell Crowe, or John brackets C close brackets Raven?
Wait, hold on. Isn't there wasn't there a? If I was being really obtuse, I'd say Michael Fish. It would just make any sense.
What about Robin Seagull?
Robin Seagull. Yes, that's true. Wasn't there someone called Peacock?
There's the comedian Ray Peacock.
I'm choosing Mr. Peacock from Are You Being Served?
Okay.
Which wasn't on the list, but I'm just that kind of sexy renegade. Okay, I can burn through the thing now. This is where I get all OCD crazy and want to blow up all of the balloons in the next room.
Yeah. Could be the first one you open. By open, I mean burst.
Yeah,
Don't think people say I opened a balloon.
you're not wrong, but oh, it's quite satisfying though. Oh god, yeah, it's like virtual fucking bubble wrap. It wouldn't,
Ooh.
because balloons are far more frightening than that though when they go off.
Yeah.
This is quite
That's
gentle,
usually because they go, ooh.
and spooky goblins. Now I want to see like how many balloons can I get out here. Okay, life and death situation. Probably shouldn't.
Well, the balloon's up there as well, if you look up.
Yeah, I know. No jumping in Res Evil though. Go fuck yourself with your jumping. Right, the balloon needs to go on the gas main thing.
Oh, we've got a wild Duncan.
A wild Duncan appears. I told him it was Guanin.
Hey there, Duncan.
Where's the fucking gas main thing? Over here. Here it is. Alright, fuck you.
Oh, hey there, Michael Small. Happy to hear you're taking a break.
Dude, stand back, stand back. Why would you... See, I had no agency in Nathan getting covered in nails because he got a balloon hidden by a psychopath and inflated it on purpose. Oh, yoy. And a belly full of quill. No one needs that.
He hasn't done his St. John's ambulance training.
He really hasn't. Are you allergic to anything? You're on any medication? Bo. He's gonna fucking stab me.
Oh, I don't like that. You know, that's the design of a clown that is very expensive and in some sort of alternative clothing shop.
Yes, yeah.
It's like, guys, no one thinks it looks good and it costs you 1,500 quid.
Whatever the
You're a
American
clothes
version.
shop. Why do you even need a clown?
I found that's what going in shops in LA was like that. It's like, this costs you a bunch of money and it doesn't do anything. Aesthetics though. Just gonna keep looking at my arm.
Well, the clown's
Bang.
broken. It's meant to say closer, and it's a reward when people sell a house.
Always be selling.
Yeah,
So that's done that.
always be selling clown.
Hold on. Right, so I had the word laser burnt into my arm. Wait a minute.
Oh, yes, Duncan, you were right. Your dad has handed it over to you. Oh, I would have wished Philip well, but I have missed that.
It's Casey consistency.
Yep,
Casey continuity. We'll have
the Casey continuity.
Duncan's wife next, and then the baby, and then the dog, then the cat. It's going to be a wacky night of ancillary cases. It's going to Val. Okay, fine. Nobody sample that. Oh no! Right, Valve. Well, this causes mischief, but Ethan's inevitable when they escape through the wall, as I remember.
Well,
Well, it's the Gabe Newell puzzle. Oh, I done a video game joke. Woof. Oh no, it's groaning.
Happy birthday.
Eat a dick, you hillbilly fuck. Stop standing still, Ethan.
It's ticking.
Stop
Silly
standing still.
Ethan.
Oh, I'm on fire! I wish I wasn't. It does beg the question, because you've watched the VHS and this happened to someone else once already. And it's like, well, did he like paint and decorate the room in a rustic aesthetic to reset the puzzle?
Oh,
Do something about
no.
it.
Oh, it's not looking good.
Well, hold on. What, am I supposed to look at it for the telescope? What was I supposed to do?
I guess there's a missing piece of the puzzle.
Oh shit, how am I supposed to escape?
Worst birthday ever.
This birthday's dreadful. I prepared it when we went to Burger King. This is awful. Just end. Finish the stream. Sorry guys, didn't go the way I wanted.
Well, there's some talk about our clown scary in the chat.
There are clowns in the chat.
Well, just if they are scary or not.
Sorry, I was trying to be fun. Right, here we go. Let's get this show on the fucking road. Do it all again.
Oh, so it seems you shouldn't pull the plug. That's what I Am Snorlax is saying.
Which plug?
So I guess that's the plug in the barrel. So there's some way of doing it.
Of course, yeah, because I just set myself on fire for no reason. Oh, wait. Yeah, okay. Yeah, because actually, as well, I should know the combination because I watched the video, right? So I know to put loser in the thing, and you only get the combination by saying, yeah, okay, yeah, Snorlax knows. He's always good for this stuff.
Snorlax knows.
Snorlax knows. It's on his face. Right, is this the same combo?
Yeah.
Oh no, it's not going to reset till I leave.
We play a little game. All you gotta do is light the candle. And put
Shut your
it
cake
on
hole,
Kiss my ass.
you inbred fuck.
Yeah, Jinko. It's like a
Jinko.
chill pill.
There are children in the building. Somewhere. I think. I'm not sure anymore.
Enough of your dialogue.
Benny says I've got After Hours lined up for later. Anybody seen it?
Never seen After Hours.
No, it doesn't ring a bell with me anyway.
Is that like the one
What
with
is
Michael
After Hours?
That's the one with Michael Keaton, isn't it? Is that like that
Oh.
kind of night shift comedy thing? Or am I insane? Have I lost my mind?
Oh, okay.
Oh, I won't do that first. I'll do this first.
Well, Stephen Allen saying the Scorsese film. Yeah, says Benny.
Oh. Hangboy. Bird sitter. Fetus.
There we go.
There I was, completely fetus, out of work and down. In fact, I wonder how much of this I can skip, knowing what I know now. Should have watched your bloody tapes,
What
mate.
He knows. Oh, he looked away.
Such an impatient little boy.
He's scared of burning dollies.
But not Burning Man, his favourite festival.
Yeah, Ethan's favourite festival is Burning Man.
He seems like the type. No,
He goes every year.
he's so preppy, you can believe that he's got a really high-flying job, but then cuts loose in a
definitely.
problematic Native American headdress every year.
I reckon every year he picks a different side character from a Mad Max film. to
Nice.
dress up as.
Nice, yeah. This year, humongous. Or the Boomerang Boy. I mean, this is just a fucking rude password, isn't it?
Well, it just shows how much Jinko hates himself.
That's
Because we
true.
have to settle this up.
Yeah, you said
I
you
am a
were mine.
loser. I've never made any money from my Jinko jeans. I sold it off like an idiot.
Like an idiot. He sounds a lot like Napoleon Dynamite in your interpretation.
Well, this is
Like
all.
an idiot.
All this southern drawl is, this is part of his shtick.
I quite
Why
like that.
can't I just be myself sometimes?
I want a game where you're trapped in a death maze by Napoleon Dynamite. That'd be mega.
That would be a great death game puzzle game.
Gosh.
You haven't got enough broadband.
You've got enough broadband. I mean, Johnny doesn't do much, is he? Let's face it. Go on, get in there. Get in there.
No, Scorsese. Stephen Allen says it's his favourite Scorsese film.
Ah. Yeah, the weird world of the lesser known Scorsese's.
Yeah, hey there, Hypnocylic Dreams, and hey there, Adrian Mendoza.
Adrian Mendoza. Hypnocytic dreams. Right. Still going to get blowed up though, aren't they? Is that what's what? Oh, fuck. Oh, that's it. Yeah.
Take that, wall.
Oh, shit.
Oh, he's cross now. He's a big cranky boy.
Gosh. There's a spinning chair. I see a spinning chair, you fuck boy.
That's just motorised. He wasn't in it.
If I've learned anything from listening to Run the Jewels, it's that they really don't like fuckboys.
No, is it?
They use fuckboy as an insult all the time, yeah.
Oh, well. Oh,
Yeah, but to hear it like every other track on every album
That's
is
interesting.
conspicuous.
they really don't like fuckboys.
What they mean by fuckboys versus whatever could be different, I don't know.
Well, I like that, 30 odd years ago, Public Enemy were spending their time criticising racist Arizona governors. But now rappers are spending their time pointing the finger at fuckboys.
Hey, well, who's to say they're not right? There's a fuckboy epidemic. Do I say?
Fuckboy epidemic. I think that's the name of the next Public Enemy album.
Chuck D's opus.
Global warning, brackets, fuckboy epidemic.
Fuckboy epidemic. Oh, let's watch some telly.
Mia,
You tried to chainsaw my guts out though, Mia.
boy, where
I like the choice when it makes you choose between saving your stranger and your long missing wife. I should do the other one. Maybe I will do the other one this time. I've never done the Zoe choice before. It seems like an insane thing to do, though. That's the.
I reckon she turns out to be a killer clown.
I'm a
You have to
killer
fight her.
clown.
unless you have any more surprises.
This game has loads of hidden Queen covers.
Now that would be telling you.
Today I found out.
Spoilers.
Were you today years old?
I was today years old when I today found out. The first time Queen broke even on a tour was 1986.
Fuck a duck.
Their final
wow.
tour.
What, just because of the Insane Spectacle? Did they put on Insane Spectacle? I feel
I
like
think they put on Fair Spectacle, and back then, well, I think they had quite a good situation with their management, but maybe they had some sort of bonky record label deal. Possibly.
and I guess they probably made all their money on their albums, I suppose.
Yeah. So I don't know the ins and outs. Just know that was the first time they broke even, and I was shocked and appalled to discover.
I must be Jason Statham because I need a crank, not a cry wank. I mean the crank.
That's Crank 3. It's going to be harrowing.
3 cry wank. Unless you don't get it, Charlie Arse, unless you cry wank, your heart will stop.
Turns out Lars von Trier's directing it.
The Dog Me crank film. Finally. Where's me crank? Dying for a crank. Crank, 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 crank. I'm not managing my resources properly. Crank, 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 crank. Benny Legend says, there's a laughing clown at Blackpool Pleasure Beach that scared the shit out of me as a child. As an adult, I just want to break into its glass case and violently beat it to death.
That sounds like an achievable dream.
or the Lars von Trier version of Big. You decide. They do have that Zoltar the Magnificent. They have one at Yarmouth. I got some footage of it for a dour little film I made in Yarmouth a few years ago.
How could you? I don't think it's possible to film a dour film. In Yarmouth.
Ivan, by the way, has never been to Yarmouth.
I've been to
I
Yarmouth
know,
many
I
a time. Never been in the Pink Flamingo, which I'm sure is burnt out by now.
Oh, dude, all the cool stuff's gone now. The Ghostbusters house, the off-brand Ghostbusters house, is long gone.
The fun house with all those giant seaside postcards, kind of murals on the walls. That was great.
The big articulated space shuttle, which was like a kind of sci-fi ghost house that had ET in it as well. There's loads of mad shit in Yarmouth. It is so bleak now. I mean, no offence to the people of Yarmouth.
And I think they have renovated, I forget, is it called like the Yarmouth Riviera or something? They have like this, in the Victorian era, they had this little mini kind of canal network on part of the promenade.
Yeah,
and I think last year
okay.
they kind of reopened it.
Okay.
Which, good on them, yeah.
Yeah, Brighton has the Volks Railway down the seafront. The crazy little Victorian mini railway thing. That's quite neat.
Oh, cool.
It's next to Volks, the nightclub with the drum and bass at nights, and I won't pretend I haven't peed on it. There was a whole run of going to Renegade Hardware nights, and yeah, sometimes it was just go past there. Why am I telling people this? Fuck off.
Oh, hey there, Dan Lyles.
Dan Lyles.
Have you
Dan
missed
Lyles
much? You've missed a death.
It's true.
You've missed us.
An ignominious death, I'd say.
Indeed. Ignited Minius.
Yes.
Ethan Minius. That's his full name.
Thought I'd save some ammo and use this. Regretting it now.
We talked about Lars von Trier directing Crank 3 about cry wanking.
That's what Dan was asking. He wanted to know if he'd missed anything like that, I think.
Oh, brilliant. Adrian Mendoza says, "Hi Ivan, thanks for recommending William Onyeabor. Thanks Richard for the comic book recommendation of Zombo. I picked it up not too long ago."
Oh, those are things that both get massive truck in this house.
Definitely. It's good we do some positive things every now and again. Happy you enjoyed them.
I mean, I was going to give some money to charity, but fuck that.
Yes.
Right, I can't remember if I did actually do a cry wank over here.
And Benny Legend very helpfully points out 1986. That's the year Highlander came out.
Yeah, the best film of all. Was it the same year as the Chernobyl disaster? Coincidence? Was it?
86.
Was that 87 or 88?
86 sounds about right. I'm sure someone in the chat will enlighten us.
A fact boy.
Oh, and we got a Worms T17 in the room.
A wild Nicky appears.
Hey there.
I hate these cunts. I'm gonna hit them with a pistol as well, it's just the worst. Alright then. How does one map? That's how one maps. Okay, so boathouse. That's where I came from. Oh, this is pretty cut and dry then.
Ah, Chernobyl was 86. Thank you,
Yeah.
Callum Chung. Same year as Highlander, exactly.
Same year as Highlander, exactly.
Only one can survive. What's the phrase?
There could be only one.
There cannot be only one.
Only
so I
one.
guess the Chernobyl 4 had to be destroyed before Highlander could be released.
All I'm saying is only people whose brains were full of ionising radiation will make Highlander.
Oh, the cast and crew went on a weekend break to Ukraine.
They went on a reactor tour. Right, there's one behind me. They fucking love to do that in this game. Oh, no. Okay, there's one of you, so you're getting done with fucking normal bullets, pal, and that's that. I shouldn't make proclamations like that. It always ends badly.
Oh, yeah.
Why are you still here?
Run.
I forgot I can do a spinny boy as well. That's quite useful. I don't think the moulded are back for 8, which is good because they are a pain in the arse. But I hear tell that there's like kind of werewolves in 8.
Yes, werewolves, indeed. It does seem so.
But not swearwolves.
Not swearwolves. That would be far too rude.
Fuck me. Yeah, I lament that the Reese Darby Swearwolves series never happened because that was supposed to be a thing, wasn't it?
Well, there's that paranormal thing we should watch.
Yeah, true that. Yeah,
Maybe that'll have swearwolves in it.
that would scratch the itch at the very least.
Dan Lyles says, if you like William Onyeabor, also try Kamasi Washington. Now, Dan, is Kamasi Washington that, like, current American guy? Because I think I've heard some of his stuff, but I never remember his name, so I can never find him. Does that sound about right? Or am I completely off the kettle?
Off the kettle, Ivan. That you can't just make things up like that. I mean, I like it.
rings true,
To be fair, I
doesn't it?
like it. I do like it, but I have questions. Let's make some health. I feel like that's your.
Ah, Rob Myers says, just dropped in to say hi. Got some errands to run, so I'll be in and out.
Ah, Rob.
Nice of you to pop in and say hello.
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 I just think more people should know about how Hello released a rap single
Oh, wow.
Have you not heard them?
Don't think so.
Oh man, yeah, like the Rene rap. Oh my god,
wow.
it's something. I'll tell you that now. It says, oh fuck, I just missed like a I just missed like a fuck ton of stuff. Like a dickhead, I had to take the psychostimulant to even see it. What's this now? Well, that's just silly, isn't it?
And I Am Snorlax says there's a Robot Wars single as well.
Ah, that seems 90s appropriate.
Mm. I don't know, there's some strange talk about news, which I think I've lost the thread on
Okay,
in the chat.
tell me more.
Well, Stephen Allen says, Frank, Peter, you're sitting in a news grave. You know what it says on the tombstone. Or no, you know what it says on the tombstone?
That sounds like found poetry.
I'm a bit lost.
Oh. It's my wife.
Zoe?
It's my wife, 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 it's
It's
my wife.
It's my wife, wife, it's my...
The Joe Pesci single Wise Guy, I haven't heard that, but his Christmas song is awesome. Joe Pesci's Christmas song rocks.
I've not heard that. I have to go get the ingredients, I guess I do. Nobody told me I had to go get the ingredients. Nobody told me you had a boyfriend that looked like a girlfriend or whatever.
Okay, cheers, Dan. I'll check him out indeed. I might even put some sort of note in my, I don't know, phone? Is that what it's called?
That's what it's called, yeah, mate. It's a good old phone there. Right, I don't know, it's just the head then, is it? I don't know. Oh, this is his arm, yeah.
Oh yeah, no, Stephen Allen definitely seen Day to Day in Brass Eye.
Yeah, of course.
In fact, one of my best ever secondary school pieces of coursework was my collection of articles, mainly from the Daily Mail, about how terrible Brass Eye is.
Yeah.
Just kind of glued onto some A4 pages, and I got an A for it.
Oh, fantastic.
Yeah, I also drew quite a nice picture of Groucho Marx for no apparent reason on the front, so I think that helped.
Oh, poor Miss Betts, who had to read my ultra-long in-universe explanation of all the characters in Judge Dredd with pencil drawings. she was so lovely as well.
It must be kind of cool as a teacher, because every now and again you come across a piece of work and it's like, I've got no idea what this is about, but it's fascinating to see this 11-year-old explain it.
This strange window. Okay, shit, I probably should have brought a magnum to this. Did I say? I think I said.
You did say, yeah, you're overrated one of the swaps.
I forgot this was there. Okay.
Oh, Joe Pesci's rapping. Ah, Callum Chung. I remember there being at least one amusing John Cena rap track. You know, ultimately he's a wrestler rapping, so it's not going to be great. But John Cena is someone I should naturally hate to my very marrow, but there's something about him that kind of wins me over.
I found him quite charismatic.
Yeah,
In
I think
movies
he's
and stuff.
perfect. Yeah, I think going into movies is perfect for him.
Shit.
Whereas Hulk Hogan, Jesus Christ, why did anyone think that was a good idea?
I think the whole thing of putting wrestlers in movies has evolved significantly. I think it's a lot more viable now. I think they know what they're doing. I mean, fucking look at Dwayne Johnson, Jesus Christ.
Yeah, well, God, it is nuts to think, you know, the best paid actor in Hollywood now is, yeah, The Rock.
Rock for Dwayne Johnson.
He was always great, but jeez Louise.
Yeah. Okay, at least be more prepared for this.
So what's he called? Cletus?
Oh, I can manage it.
Cyrus?
No.
Cassius?
He's got Jack. I was going to say.
Oh, Jack. Oh,
Then you call him
that's
John, he's got
boring.
quite a... Yeah. Oh no, okay, you're gonna... Okay, shit. I should have... It was gonna let me manage my items, and I thought, no, I'll just go back to chest. I didn't think for a minute, oh no, it's gonna be a thing. Yeah, fine.
How do you think he smells? I think cabbagey.
Cabbagey's good. Yeah, sort of vegetably. Yeah, supplement.
Got too many eyes, mate. You're gonna make it in the big bad world.
Resident Evil loves an eye, doesn't it?
Yeah. So Richard, your new film, Type Till You Bleed,
Yeah.
is about a single woman in the big city making it as a blood bank administrator.
Yes. Yeah. We were really lucky to get. We were really lucky to get Jennifer Lawrence. I didn't think that was going to pan out. It really went away at the last minute. She was such a good egg. Phil's not here, is he? It's quite nice. The guy who paid for it all just turning up in streams. It's kind of like, how much can we take the piss?
Gotta get that leg eye.
I seem to remember there are ones that reveal themselves as particularly troublesome. Shotgun is no way to do this either because it's slow as fuck.
It's Stephen, no. My teacher never did ask if cake was a made-up drug. I'm sure both of us would have drawn giant pills of cake at the back of textbooks.
We used to, oh man, yeah, our drawing relationship goes back like 26 years. Yeah, vandalised textbooks, that's the one. Yeah, everyone's gonna stop some enemies from moving. See, some enemies, eat a dick, some enemies. Right, let's reevaluate. I really think grenade not just the one. I think.
Hypnophilic Dream says this scene in the game is reminiscent of Beowulf for some reason. I will fight your monster.
I'm a fucking Magnum then.
Never watched that, to be fair. Maybe I
No,
should.
me either. Those kind of Zemeckis full CGI things never really appealed to me.
And also, Beowulf as a story is interesting, but I've never thought I want to see the movie.
Right. Half my inventory's taken up with this bullshit. Maybe I'll leave the grenade launcher. That feels like a bit of a washout because we need accuracy. Got a decent amount of health.
Oh, Worms is wondering your views on this time.
Yeah.
Last time, this time.
Yeah, I thought last night's one was a bit slow, but I think they're probably just warming up. I mean, the first series I fucking love, so no questions there. But yeah, a bit of a slow start yesterday, but I'm alright with that.
Well, it reminded me, I always forget his name, Farnby?
Simon, is it Simon Farnbase? Is
Something like that. He's
yeah.
so good.
Yeah, he's so
such a good comic actor.
He's so good.
It's criminal that he hasn't got to do more stuff.
In Mindful, he's like the Dutch, the stunt double guy. He's so good. Have you seen this? Have you seen the movie Bunny and the Ball?
The one with Fielding.
Yeah, I think Fielding's sort of barely in it. No.
No, it's a weird film.
So fun, but yeah, it's all kind of crazy, and then it all gets super real because it's someone kind of who's been traumatised by a horrible event, processing it in a certain way. So it's all. I think it's directed by one of the people who's directed like Bush for TV, so it's got that kind of vibe to it. But yeah, it was good. I've only seen it once. I watched it in a fucking hotel room with my girlfriend.
This is getting old, Jack.
Yeah, I would have seen it back in the days of Film 4 when they'd show a film like that.
Yeah.
It's a bit like what's it called? The Town Called Panic.
Oh yeah.
You know. But yeah, no, I thought this time, good fun, but yeah, it's also setting up the series again.
Yeah, the kind of moods change and stuff because time is advanced in real time and stuff. But yeah, because I mean, in principle, I love it. Like the first series was fucking amazing. Right then.
Take that, you silly Jack.
That's itching. Oh yeah, I haven't lit him enough times to go up anymore, I suppose. No idea.
Oh, Earl Thomas Carter. Evening, lads. Just finished watching the remake of Suspiria.
Oh, it's supposed to be really good.
Yeah, and thinking of chasing it up with Rambo, as in 4, but thought I'd pop in.
Ah, we just watched Rambo 4 last week, Thomas.
Yeah. Oh, it's such a great film.
Yeah.
Such an awesome film. But yeah, tell us what you thought of Suspiria.
Yeah.
Because neither of us have seen it.
Neither of us have seen it. It's supposed to be good. And they did that secret Tilda Swinton casting that they managed to keep. Oh, shit.
Yeah, Dan Lyle says it's directed by Paul King, who did the Paddington films with Barnaby as well. So he's in the Paddington films. That's good to know. We should watch them as well.
Yeah, well, that was the thing, wasn't it? Because I think, like, you know, it wasn't true, it turned out, but because Citizen Kane got knocked off of the Rotten Tomatoes, like, top perch, like Paddington 2 took it or something. But it turns out that wasn't true, but Paddington 2 is rather horrible.
Now, I don't usually talk about my family, but I am today.
The sitcom, My Family.
Well, I always talk about, you know,
Instantly.
Chris Marshall,
Robert Lindsay,
Zoe Wanamaker, all-star cast.
Yeah, exactly.
However, my real family, I got rung up by my mum today, and she wanted a chat because she was like, "Oh, your dad's watching Citizen Kane because he's never seen it," and I was like, "Oh, you should watch it." She's like, "No, it's I'm cold," and I was like, "Well, that's not a reason to not
That's
watch
an
it."
interesting, yeah.
And then after pushing it a bit, she goes, "Well, it's black and white," and I was like, "Mum, I've heard a lot of people say they won't watch films because they're in black and white, and I've little truck for it. However, none of those people were around when black and white films were around."
exactly. Like, you don't want to mention, you don't really want to be reminding your mum of her age, but that's sort of like, come on, like, really.
Yeah, no truck at all.
I mean, if that was my, you know, it's not what my dad's like particularly, though he fucking hates anything that isn't couched in exact precise realism, which is really fucking tiresome. But it's like, Dad, do you remember rationing? Like, don't fucking come at me with that shit.
Yeah, I think growing up with sweet rationing must have sucked. You know.
At least he grew up in Cambridgeshire. Like, this wasn't, you know, it wasn't like it wasn't like Coventry or Southampton. It was just a fucking little bomb site. Cambridge got quite lucky. We barely got hit.
Yeah, could have been a lot worse.
Yeah, eat a dick, Jack.
You've hardly got any eyes, you idiot.
You dumb idiot.
Alright, so I want to pop out for a cigarette, but I feel I should
The exciting outcome of it.
see if the beastie goes. Okay, I see at least 2 eyes. There's one.
It's my strap.
Yeah, I think not a bad strap.
I think the ladder goes. I think catches fire or something. If you. There's an eye. Eye! I made a joke about eyes. Big orange-eyed cunt.
L. Thomas Carter is pro Suspiria.
Yeah, good. Yeah, you know, remake a beloved film. It's not often you get the pretty consistent thumbs up.
No, definitely.
Come on, where's that fucking eye? It's got an underbelly eye.
No, but Frank didn't like the ending to New Suspiria.
New Spearia.
New Suspiria.
Yeah, me and Frank going to do Let's Play soon. Probably next week. Sounds like... Oh, yeah, Tonight We Riot, which you should have a look at. Let me show you that. Oh. Come on, you fucker. You fucker.
Oh, I am Snorlax. I watched Citizen Kane when I was a teen studying film. I rented it from Blockbuster. My dad walks in the room. That's Rosebud. I got mad at him. His reply was, "I thought you'd seen it. Why would I rent a film I've already seen?"
And if you think someone's already seen a film, why'd you walk in and tell them a spoiler? Everybody... Where's his fucking other arm? Other eye?
Where is your eye?
Shit in fucking... Ugh.
It's really a body designed by committee, isn't it? We want eyes everywhere and like at least an odd number of arms.
You see it? That's going to be underneath.
Come on.
We're here for help. Oh, I'm here for
Oh, thanks for the tip, Frank. Maybe I will get to Make Me Right. I'm hoping it's some sort of sing-along game. That's what it sounds like.
It's about writing against capitalism. Frank was like, yeah, it's good about Verde Broadcasting game.
Ah, well, it's May Day, International Workers' Day, so maybe that's why it's free.
Where's your fucking eye, you cunt? It's going to be under his belly, isn't it? Well, get up here, you fuckbag. You see it? There it is.
Oh, yeah, bum eye.
That is awkward. Oh, okay.
Stephen, no, I know what you mean about Citizen Kane. There's a bunch of films that you essentially never have to watch because they're referenced so much in pop culture. You know, Wizard of Oz, Citizen Kane, The Shining, Psycho. There's a bunch of films where essentially you know all the important things just by watching film and TV.
The context of Kane is important. That's what made it exciting to me. When I learned the context of Citizen Kane, I suddenly cared a lot more. Oh, come on!
Wait, there's a box there for you.
Fuck, that was tight. Not be doing all that again.
Now, I've seen everything.
You ever seen a man eat his own head, Ethan?
Ooh, Michael Small says top favourite film scores. For me, it's got to be Trek Motion
Ethan,
Picture,
this way.
Empire, and E.T. I'm guessing you mean Empire Records.
What's the fake Barry Manilow called? I can't remember. Inject serum right in your eye. Fake film scores. It's quite tricky, man.
It's a tough one.
Yeah, it's a very broad thing. I will say this: I've had the I bought the Daft Punk score to Tron Legacy when it came out. And I never really appreciated it for the last few years because now I've divorced it from the film, which I didn't really care for. There's some really fucking cool music in it. It's not my favourite film score by quite a distance, but you know, it's
Like, very much like Bernard Herrmann's Taxi Driver.
oh, it's beautiful. It's
Yeah.
amazing. Yeah.
Very, very nice stuff.
God, I've drawn a blank on that. It's crazy, isn't it?
Once Upon a Time in the West, I'm a bit of a sucker for. But yeah, it's a tricky one. Gonna ponder that. I'm gonna go off for a quick fag.
Liam Taylor's score to Touch of Blue that doesn't exist yet. Off the title track, which is a demo which I fucking love.
There can't just be one left.
So I'm going through the edit now and just making it look as much like a cheesy Fulci movie as I can.
What?
Do I choose Zoe? It seems so weird to just cure not your wife.
But she's got cool short hair,
fuck it,
like
go
an
on
indie rebel.
I've never done this before.
I'm
That's
sorry.
what he says to all.
I
But
really
like,
She's wife.
But
Like,
I'm gonna guide the two of us to safety, and then I can come back for you.
Callum
No.
Chung says,
I don't want to hear it. Both of you just go. Go!
wah, wah.
bow, bow.
Here.
Callum Chung says, I managed
Don't
to
be
watch
ridiculous.
Psycho for the first time
You
a couple
forget.
of years ago,
I still have a
without the
job to
final
do.
twist spoiled somehow.
Wow, amazing.
It's
Good for
amazing.
you. That sounds
Yeah.
great. Just left my wife, yo.
Hypnophilic Dreams, Taxi Driver was Herman's last effort. There's a Scorsese tells the story about how, you know, right at the end when he's driving the taxi, and he wanted to make it look like maybe he was going to flip again, and he's saying, "I just want something a little extra for the score," and Herman just went, "Play this bit backwards." And it's like click. It's like, okay.
So I do love the Basil Polidoris, the Starship Troopers score, particularly the Clendathu drop. It's just the most amazing piece of music. It's just incredible orchestral arrangement. I'm trying to
And
think.
to be fair, you know,
Thank you.
Cannibal the Musical or South Park the Musical,
Oh, fuck.
I think are
Yeah,
really
yeah,
fantastic.
so many great original songs.
We might make it out of here in one piece.
Suppose so.
No, hey there, Sean Northridge.
I want to know what all this is about. Starting.
I
with
should
Mia.
probably buy the DLCs for this and play the extra
Mia
story
came here
bits.
with Evelyn.
They've been out for
That's
like
how
5
it
years.
Oh, Powerpuff Girls movie. I'm sure that's
Oh yeah, there's a
Boss
live
soundtrack.
action. Oh, okay. There's a live action reboot of Powerpuff Girls coming, I think.
Mm.
Okay, let's see what the point in this is. They rebooted the cartoon not that long ago.
That.
Shoot, we've only been on for
There's
a
the
while.
boat that Mia came with
There we
Evelyn.
go.
What the?
Oh, that was it. I did the Mia flashback stuff, did I, on the boat?
Let's go take a look.
I'm not going
Ooh,
back there.
okay, I'm going for a
I don't
fag.
know what
I'll
Mia was
leave you
up
with
to.
this from Mark Flanagan. Richard, can you comment on the
What the hell
future
was
of the
that?
channel? We seem to be moving a
It's
bit
her.
away from the 80s
Evelyn doesn't want
Terminator
us to
stuff.
Oh,
There you go.
The thing is, we talked about this on Thursday. If we do the 80s Terminator stuff, we get loads of pissed off people saying you only talk about 80s Terminator stuff. If we do not 80s Terminator stuff, we get hardly any people watching it. So it's really difficult to strike the balance there. So I don't know. I mean, the main thing is really like we don't want to be a live stream channel forever. We want to go back to doing kind of regular recorded content, but we can't do it, particularly because we're nearly at the other side of COVID. But like Duncan's got a baby and stuff, and it's too risky to be messing around recording stuff. But we're nearly at the end of that. So I don't know. I like to do more interesting stuff, but the thing is nobody watches it, and that's fine. But like, it kind of annoys me when people go, "Well, you only talk about 80s nostalgia stuff," and it's like it's not true. Like we did an episode about Whistle and I'll Come To. We did an episode about Nuclear Panic. We did Italian Horror, but nobody watched them. Because people know what they want, and I guess if you call your channel Val Verde Broadcasting, that's what people are going to come for. But yeah, I don't know. We want to go back to more recorded content. We do want to revamp the shows and stuff as well. Like we've got so much more equipment and learned so much stuff in the COVID year that we could come back with like super high production value and stuff, and good guests and everything. But we just can't do it at the minute. Yeah, so it's tricky. Okay. Life Aquatic by Mars Mother Bell is a good score, says Dan. That is very true. I also loved his score to Thor Ragnarok as well. It's lovely, lovely stuff. What do you think of like the electronic stores that I like? I mean, Paul Leonard Morgan's Dread music I really like, and not just because it's a Dread film. I just think it's good for that world. Yeah, what do you think of movie scores? There are a ton that I like and I listen to on the regular as well. But the things I don't tend to have in my Spotify or on my phone though, there's things I pull up on YouTube. It's just like, oh, I'm going to listen to the music from this movie or whichever. You look so good, fantastic man. Right, this whole bit's a trip. It's the whole mouldy boat section. The spooky mouldy boat. Yeah, Boxing Elena is crazy. That's directed by David Lynch's daughter. It's crazy. It's a pretty fucking messed up film. Okay. Everything's so spooky. Everything's so spooky.
What was that?
Ivan's listening from Cigarette Land. You see. Yes, Annalise, we will keep doing the live streams. We weren't ever planning to get rid of them. It's a bit frustrating because it's kind of all we do, really. But we'll keep them up because they worked really well. We were actually before COVID, we talked for ages about doing live streams and we experimented a bit. We did like the Annie Sedaris ones and stuff. And COVID forced us into our format that we have now, and it's worked really well. It's worked really well for us. So we'd be mad to stop them, really. And we do really like doing them. Sometimes it's a bit tough when you've had a long week, but it happens. Like. They're a fun thing to do, and it's nice to speak to all of you and everything every week, which is really lovely. So, it'd be a shame to bin that off. And the channel got far more popular since we started doing them as well, so there's that to think about.
What's the fuss? Tell me what's happening.
I'm on a spooky boat.
Ooh, there are people.
It's just my brain dreams.
Oh yeah, and by the way, everyone, if you're enjoying the stream, give it a like. It's free. I don't care. But
I feel obliged to say.
Well-
Smash the bell!
Well, yeah, I don't know. Yeah, leave a like if you like it. I never do. I don't like
Ivan
videos.
dislikes these videos all the
I
time.
dislike all videos.
All videos. It's just a broad statement of fact.
It's the future I never agreed to.
Well, there you go.
I want static pictures, and I'll
You want
like
everything
them.
to be a Chris Marker photo montage. So YouTube's a platform for depressing black and white photo montages. Looks so good, fantastic, man. We should do another Retro Boy stream soon, really. We will do. I would really like to do a kind of retro stream. It's a fundraiser for computing history, which I think I said before. Erica's coming to PC, starring our own Duncan Casey. That would be kind of quite
yes.
unique. Outside Xbox played Erica, and they what is it? They called Duncan suspiciously handsome. Pretty high praise. Yeah, I had to. I think it was Mike called him suspiciously handsome. I had to. Well, I saw Erica was up, and I was like, yeah, I have to. Erica got quite a lot of track. It seems that a lot of Duncan's Instagram follow him. Erica got a huge truck in Russia. Firstly, and he gets these kind of Instagram spikes where any kind of Erica thing happens. It's kind of wild.
Intriguing.
Yeah, I'd be interested to play it. Sounds super interesting.
Sean Northridge says, Ivan, how is the sanity holding up? To be honest, pretty good. I think lockdown,
I don't feel like our lives have changed immensely.
Yeah,
I mean,
I
you
think-
work from home now, but we still sort of sit around eating chicken and watching Marvel films.
Yeah, I don't have to bail out of any social events. That's always nice. Yeah, so all good, thank you, Sean. But that's what they all say, isn't it?
It's true. We're both sat here covered in blood. You just can't see it.
Worms T17 says, would you do a guest house parody? So watch party.
Well, it was on the poll, you see, in the week.
Ah.
I think Duncan likes Bottom. I mean, I'm not a fan of that film. I don't hate it, but I would be. It's a venue to talk about Rick Mail and Bottom. Tell you what, Drop Dead Fred's underrated, and I'll die in that hill.
Oh no, it is.
Great.
Yeah. As we've discussed before, we should watch Magicians again.
Agreed. Maybe we could do that after the
That's a cool
stream.
film.
Seems like a
If
nice
we
fun
can
thing.
find it somewhere.
Yeah. Well, I'll throw a couple of quid at that.
I'll tell you, Streamians, that
Premiums.
yes, Streamians that sounds a bit like some sort of alien race, doesn't it? The Streamians are attacked.
The Streamians of the Starboard Bow.
I was very pissed. I finally, I've seen John Wick 3, Richard hasn't, and we're finally going to watch it yesterday. Now it's disappeared from all bloody streaming services, it seems. So yeah, very pissed off. I wanted a bit of John Wick.
Since this is a quiet moment, which country or state is ruled by a spoonbender?
Let me see. Country or state?
Yeah.
Bulgaria?
The Uri Nation.
The Uri Nation. Okay, there we go. And just like that, Richard disappeared to miturate. I think that's the right word. So yeah, I will keep you entertained's a bit of a strong word, but I'll keep you with some sort of audio background while Richard does that. Sam Montgomery says, Ivan, speaking of Marvel stuff, what's your thoughts on the new shows and top 5 best and worst films? New films, new shows. I think WandaVision was really interesting and was a really bold choice, and I really appreciate that. The ending, I think, let it down a bit, but from my understanding, that was partly lockdown related things, and so they couldn't do everything they wanted to. But I thought that was really interesting. Falcon and Winter Soldier had some really nice kind of buddy cop stuff in it, which I really, really liked. But it didn't feel that it really built up to anything. I was kind of surprised when we got to the last 2 episodes, and it's like, oh god, they're going to be ending soon. Favourite films, top 5 in no particular order: Captain America, Winter Soldier, Avengers Assemble, Guardians of the Galaxy. I don't know apart from that. And then probably Endgame.
Have you just ranked all the Marvel movies off SOSP?
Just top 5 best in no particular order.
Right.
I got 4, and I briefly spoke about the 2 TV series.
Right.
Try and condense a
Right.
lot.
That was
in there.
good. I mean, you know.
Well, thanks, Sam, for chucking in a really useful question for that at that exact point.
Whilst I was off at the Yuri Nation, you had something to talk about.
Exactly.
I did. See, I nipped out for a pee during the private watch party last night, and the thing is with that, it's like people were paying to be there, and I'm absent having a piss. But I run the stopwatch and I managed to do it in 1 minute and 4 seconds. Keeping in mind my bedroom is next to the toilet, though.
Well, I hope you're invoicing you for that minute.
Less the absent time. Oh, I've got to go get the pistol from somewhere. Fuck. Oh yeah, this is the whole thing with the acid doors. Fucking hell.
Ooh.
Anybody going to help me out with a gun? It's in the drawer.
Stephen Allen says best song in Cannibal the Musical.
Let's build a snowman. We can call him Wilson Ben. But I also like Spadoinkle. I sing Spadoinkle
Yeah.
to myself all the time. Oh my god.
Let's Build a Snowman and Spadoinkle are 2 really great songs.
Sky is blue and all the leaves are green. Yeah, I mean, yeah. I
It's as
still
warm as a
baked
baked potato.
I think you know exactly.
But then
what
the
I-
Trapper song as well. It's so great.
Or hang the bastard, hang him high, hoist his body to the sky. There's so many fucking dude, man. Like Trey Parker as a songwriter, I just rate so fucking high.
So awesome. Yeah, no, it's really, really good.
That's been on the private watch party list because it's on YouTube.
Oh,
Yeah,
wonderful.
I think because that was distributed by Troma, so I guess they just not robustly defending their rights.
They're cool boys.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, Cannibal the Musical is awesome. That was in the good old days when I saw a clip of that on one of these weird Channel 4, Channel 5 shows. And then you'd have to watch the credits to find out what things.
Yeah.
And be like, well...
And write it down or put it in your head.
Yeah, and it's like, well, they eat people, so I guess that's Cannibal the Musical. And then not have any way of finding Cannibal the Musical for the next 6 years.
Well, yeah, because Channel 4 then screened it on like that South Park night, didn't they?
Yeah, I recorded. Yeah, that was the first time I watched it.
Yeah,
I think I
same.
recorded it with a really low volume, so I had to turn it fully up.
Wait, how did you even do that?
Because it was through the cable box.
Oh,
And
of
through-
course. Lest I forget.
Yeah.
Yeah, no further questions. Oh man, this is bullshit. Give me some fucking stuff. God damn it. Okay, we're yet to be in. I need to manifest some ammunition. We're yet to be in the age of abundance. I'm not going to save. Fuck you. You dropped me into this shit with no gun. Asked me to save. It's fucking sarcastic, that is.
So I'm Snorlax has raised the miracle of Drop Dead Fred remake with Russell Brand never happening.
Yeah. But never
Oh,
forget
thank
that there's a dreadful alternate timeline where that was inflicted upon the population. But so, because we did Partridge on Thursday, and that's the last thing that Bainham and Iannucci did under Partridge before the Gibbons brothers really took over. But then I'm reminded that Bainham's done the Borat movies, but like he wrote the Russell Brand version of Arthur. Or I should say it has a writing credit on. I don't know the full extent of.
I'm sure that got passed around a bit.
Who's to say? Yeah, and I can see him writing a kind of shit remake. I mean, nothing on the man. I think he's brilliant. But,
Yeah.
You know, oh, for fuck's sake, we have to get that fuse, don't we? Oh no.
That screechy music. Good.
So what did that fuse do? Oh, I do have health. Something. I can take it back, but I don't want to do that. That needs acid. Okay. Oh, snap. Oh, fuck house. Okay. Ah, shit. Oh, good, yeah, just go into the fucking dead end room. Fuck you.
Sam Montgomery, I'd agree with
Well, I
you.
can't attack, I don't have any fucking ammo, so... well, I can't do anything with this, can I? So I'm just stun locked in until he kills me, am I?
Can you push him? Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't do that. She did that. I'm annoyed about this. Yeah, I put the fuse in the wrong place. Whatever.
So yeah, Sam Montgomery, I'd agree with you generally on your top 5 best and worst Marvel. But Ant-Man and the Wasp I quite like.
Yeah, I don't mind that. I don't understand. Apparently, that's the worst film ever made, and we should all kill ourselves. It's just like really, it's not. I kind of liked it. It's not as good as the first one. Like,
Yeah.
but
I'd probably swap Thor 1 for Ant-Man and the Wasp, because Thor 1 I don't think has much going.
it's pretty boring.
Yeah.
And Kenneth Branagh directed it, which is the weirdest fucking.
Mad. Yeah.
So odd.
When that was all going on, it was just like, what on earth?
Was there, because there was a thing of hiring auteur directors at that point, but it's like Kenneth Branagh's
yeah.
doing Thor, and it didn't feel like, because like Iron Man feels like a Favreau movie and stuff. But like that being said, you know, I'm not. Joe Johnston's style is what it is, but I don't think it's that interesting. And that's what you get with Captain America. Are you fucking joking?
Just can't do anything about a stool.
Yeah, that would be madness. The good thing about this section is when you do get tooled up, it's immensely satisfying. Because you start out just getting fucked, but like when you get a machine gun and all their pistol ammo, it's just like, yeah, how you like me now?
Stephen Allen says Peter Bainham wrote Hotel Transylvania.
Oh, did he really? Oh, interesting. Wasn't that directed by Jenny Tarkovsky?
You need to remember.
That sounds about right. Yeah.
The Adam Sandler, yeah, it was
Yeah.
directed by Jenny Tarkovsky, I think. I'd be kind of see. That's the thing. It was like a Happy Madison film directed by Jenny Tarkovsky, I believe, and I was kind of like, okay. But now you're telling me it's written by Peter Bainham as well. I'm like, okay. Does that make it kind of carbon neutral regards to Adam Sandler?
You should, or what you call it? Oh, I forget what it's called. The sad Adam Sandler diamond film, Uncut Gems.
Uncut Gems.
It's worth a watch. I wouldn't say it's great, but it's worth a watch.
to like it.
Yeah,
you know.
I think I was expecting a lot more, and I didn't feel I really got it. It's cool, but yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I find it's tough sometimes when films get talked up and you expect a lot, and then it's like, oh well, it's a good movie, but that's all it feels like.
So I got very confused between my preparational playthrough and where we actually got on the stream. So I thought I'd done all this, but this is you do this, then you do this section. You got the flashback section, you got the boat section, then you play as Ethan again, then it's the end boss, pretty much.
It's my fault.
Yeah.
Not saying we're going to do it tonight,
Yeah, it is.
but yeah.
But that doesn't mean
We will see.
that you die.
She didn't attack you.
Everyone's so pasty in this
Under
game,
imprinting protocol.
but you know
People
he's
believe
dying.
This is happening.
Here, take it.
Oh, Annalise says, challenge for you guys. Describe the plot of a Marvel movie badly in one sentence. I'm going with
Okay,
Thor the Dark World.
Where are you?
Chris Eccleston is an elf and Natalie Portman drinks red goo.
Man kills stepdad over suit. That's my Iron Man, in case you're wondering. How you like me now? How you like me now? I don't even have a base pistol. Yeah, fuck you. This is a flashback section, but whatevs.
Well, I'm gonna have to ponder that bad marble.
Close.
Oh yeah, I got to use the. Okay, I forgot about this.
The arms dealer who's the best dancer doesn't win the day. That's my Iron Man 2.
That's fantastic. I'm a big fan.
Justin Hammer. I want that movie. Or that TV show.
Lost Glove Genocide. That's Avengers Endgame. Hang the bastard. hang him
See you
high.
later, Hypnophilic Dreams.
Together in hypnophilic dreams. We'll always be together. I kept watching, for Touchy Bleed, I kept watching whole bits from Electric Dreams, the movie Electric Dreams.
Yeah.
Because I was looking at films where people interact with analog computers and how they covered it. War games as well. I looked at war games quite a lot, and I ended up designing a whole scene around something that I basically boosted from war games. And it's just Matthew Broderick's face reflected in the screen with the text on it, and I built a whole sequence.
You're gonna have to pay him if you're using his face.
Yeah, I'll pay that family in Ireland. Wah, wah, wah.
See, I was thinking about going there. I thought no.
Wah, wah, wah. If you get it, you get it.
She's vomiting.
Yeah, Branagh did Artemis Fowl. Jeez Louise.
Did he? We watched Artemis Fowl.
Yeah.
I didn't know that was Branagh.
Yeah.
Damn. We'll have to reset.
Well, to be fair, I think at some point it was Branagh.
She's
And
vomiting.
then through
Far
however
more in
many
excess of her
threshing
body mass.
machines the edit was put through.
The documentary Artemis Fowl. Hey Ivan and Richard, says Steve Allen. Did either of you see South Park Bigger, Longer and Uncut in the theatres? What was it like?
Agreed.
No, I didn't.
I did. I saw it. I was a big South Park early adopter, and I saw it opening day in the cinema, and that was the first ever film. Firstly, it was one of the most amazing cinema experiences ever, because all those songs and everything in it, and how rude it was just a complete surprise. Like no one was ready for it, and it was the first time where it was a room full of people absolutely fucking losing it. Like people just didn't know what to do with it. Like it was so. At the time it was really outrageous and stuff.
Yeah.
The songs were great. Within the first 5 minutes there's a song called Uncle Fucker. And it's like, what does Uncle Fucker even mean? Well, it's obviously what it means. Yeah, it was fucking amazing, man. It was so good. And there's been times since. I remember seeing the Alan Partridge film in the cinema was really lovely because everyone was on board with it. That was a waste of time. Everyone was on board with it, and like when Stuart White came on from BBC The Keys, everyone was like, because we were in Cambridge. Similar thing as when. Whoa!
He's a bad guy.
Speaking of Partridge, when I went to see 28 Days Later at the cinema, also opening day, David Schneider's in the first scene of that, and he was Tony Hayers in Partridge. When it came up on the screen, it says like Cambridge Animal Testing Lab at the start of 20 Days Later. Like the whole cinema just kind of went, huh. If you imagine like 300 people going, huh, at the same time, this weird sort of like squeal of recognition. It was really odd. I think Dog Soldiers was another one around a similar time. Like everyone just really reacted to it. It just went over so well. Okay, I'll bollocks this up, haven't I? Okay.
The running girl.
No running, no heavy petting. No diving, no bombing. Oh, that sounds not good. Yep. Where are you, fucker? Yeah. Oh, that's not good. Okay. And machine gun.
There's still more talk about the Robot Wars music video.
Was Craig Charles involved, or was this Clarkson era? I think that was only one series.
Oh, good shout. I think earlier they're saying early 2000s, so
Right.
that would have been Craig, wouldn't it?
I would have thought so, yeah. I remember once standing with the zoom lens at Comic-Con, whacking it in and out really quickly, pointing it at Chris Barry, going, Chris Barry, Chris Barry, Chris Barry, Chris Barry, from quite some distance. And then he noticed and looked at me. I was like, oh no. Particularly because
He went back to his hotel room and cried.
it was like Danny John Jules walked past me, and he was just like someone who's like got mad cool energy.
Yeah.
He was dressed all cool, and he was just all cool. He was very little, though.
Was he dressed as some sort of vampire ninja?
He wasn't, no. I imagine that was underneath what he was wearing.
He's always ready.
It's vampire ninja costume. Yeah, I've got loads of time for DJJ. He's fucking cool. You hear him talk as well. He just comes off really well. So Craig Charles has had issues.
He's a complicated man.
No one understands him but his woman, John Sharp. Sorry, I have to do that every time. Fuck off. The problem with the machine gun is it doesn't not bay enough. Yeah, see?
Mendoza's going.
Mendoza? I thought Mendoza had gone.
No, take care, Mendoza. He wishes you good luck on the game.
Cheers, pal. It's got some bombs, yo. I do quite like these bombs, they're quite useful. We'll always be together in electric
I didn't realise Vote Saxon had joined us.
Oh,
Hey,
wait, Steve, hey man.
that's probably why people are getting proper answers to Robot Wars related music.
Yeah, you want Steve and Anthony, they're the fucking Robot Wars kings. They were on Robot Wars nonetheless. And they do their own Robot Wars stuff over on that channel, so go check it out. I don't know, that's like this little shitbox channel saying to go to Stephen's channel, which is like, what, 10 times more popular than us? Want to get Vote Saxon back for another collab. I just feel like I've got too much desperate divorced dad energy. It's just not going to happen. Single, never been married, but I've got mad divorced dad energy, I've realised this week. That's my vibe.
You can always run for London Mayor.
We'll start a Facebook pressure group.
There's been an Ivan political party broadcast.
She's on the other side.
We don't need politics in this channel, except when we do.
Try to melt down the lock. You're on the bottom level, right?
Nice Fitbit, sweet Fitbit. That's my heart rate, it's 12.
Oh, so is this in the past?
Yeah.
Okay, good, yeah. Sweet Fitbit.
This is in the 1960s.
1986.
I hate this. The kind of when the aiming the knife thing is so lame. I mean, it's sometimes you have to do some precision knifing, but yeah, it's so
That's how all cool people hold knives.
cool knife holders. Oh, I got a bunch of acid there to go open some dogs with.
Cool knife holder. In fact, talking about Cannibal the Musical, my favourite quote is, "Nice hat." For some reason, I say that all the bloody time.
Wait, let's okay. Well, they're all the way back there. Unlock doors.
Annalise, yes, there is a UK Robot Wars. I think it was in the UK before America.
No, America had it first.
Oh,
yeah, it was
apologies.
based on an American thing.
I thought maybe it's one of those Dutch things that kind of take...
Like
you
Big Brother.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like tons of jokes. I think maybe Weakest Link might have been a Dutch thing.
Right now.
No, maybe
think-
The Voice.
Where are you?
Yeah,
Maybe
Weakest
The
Link I
Voice.
think was a OG British thing that went everywhere, and then what was there? There is wasn't Millionaire. I think Millionaire was Dutch, wasn't it?
Evie,
Dutch,
wait.
yeah, they had this big chunk of TV IP that they started selling in the 2000s.
I think you mean TVIP.
Stephen Allen, I thought the Cannibal quote you'd have said was, Are you boys looking at my eyes?
Oh, I love the Cyclops. Are you looking at my eye? And like all the pus spurts out. Oh, I love all the Native Americans are Japanese for no reason as well. They're even flying a Japanese flag. It's so
brilliant.
good.
Did you find her?
Yes,
Oh,
she
that
ran.
fucking movie, dude.
She's
I
making
tell you
more
what.
friends
So I think this is yet another one of my. I had like a super duper Region 1 version of Orgasmo. With like mega extras, and I think that's one of those ones that I lent someone and never got back. Orgasmo. Is it still here?
I think you've got a couple. Okay, I'm
Okay.
back in 2-2.
That is one of the ones that would not have got purged, because that, you know, no way.
Yeah.
Oh, I still got it?
Yeah.
Sweet. Orgasmo is... So the song Now You're a Man from Orgasmo, that's so fucking good. The kind of hair metal parody song. It's so good. So fucking good. And it's everything they did with Team America later, but, you know, what?
Yeah.
Kind of 8 years prior. Yeah, Orgasmo is so underrated, man. Orgasmo never gets a look in.
Oh, yeah. They better do something new soon.
They kind of don't need to, I think. That's the issue. I having been to see bloody Book of Mormon. Because Book of Mormon is this thing, like you have to get tickets to go see it.
Yeah.
They should make a They should make a movie of Book of Mormon. Book of Mormon was fucking brilliant as well. It was the songs. This is the problem. That the songs in Book of Mormon are just as good as any of the other Trey Parker songs, but you can't sing them because you're going to spoil Carnival. You're going to spoil Book of Mormon for people.
Yeah, yeah.
Like there's so many. There's a great song that goes Hasadiga Eboy, but I can't do the rest because it will spoil. You know. Yeah, such a fucking shame. But yeah.
No, yeah, I watched that series Murder Among the Mormons on Netflix. It's interesting. It was a story I kind of half remembered reading about. So it's one of those things where you kind of think you know what's going on, but you're unsure, and then kind of halfway through it's like, oh yeah.
We do have a quite a large, quite well-established Mormon church in Cambridge, which I think is
Yeah.
worth mentioning because it is interesting.
No, well, this is the thing. I'd forever be telling people, oh yeah, well, the Mormon church on Cherry Hinton, and they go, that's not a Mormon church.
Yeah,
And I go, it's literally called the Latter-day Saints
Yeah,
Church.
yeah.
It's definitely a Mormon church.
in Cambridge, where we used to like
It's
fucking
a lovely looking church. as
amazing
well.
building with that weird kind of. I hate the misuse of the word weird. That the spire is really interesting. Yeah, where we grew up and used to sort of like smoke weed and drink and run around being roughnecks. Rico's roughnecks.
And our sheepskin coats.
And our sheepskin coats.
Backwards baseball caps.
Yeah, with our boom boxes. We listened to Return of the Mac. There is a huge, well, I say huge, but there's a big fenced off Mormon church there, and it was quite common around here to have a couple of missionaries come knock on your door, wasn't it? Like you'd have missionaries come around. Happened quite a bit. You'd have random Americans knock on your door and want to speak to you about Jesus and be like, no, I'm watching cartoons. Because in my case, me and my mum would be at work or whatever. My mum and dad would be at work. But yeah, we got quite a big Mormon representation here, which is, you know, it's only later on when you move and live in another city, you're kind of like, oh, so most people don't have a Mormon church, just like
Yeah.
in their town.
Oh, I know what you mean. It's like with the Plymouth Brethren as well.
Yeah, another one. My dad used to do electrical work for the Plymouth Brethren and their piano shop, because there's Plymouth Brethren thing in Cambridge, but they don't really like electricity, so it's a thing they had begrudgingly.
Yeah.
So then my dad coming to fix it was kind of like, can you just fix this and get out, please? But he was their guy for ages. Hang the bastard, hang him high, hoist his body to the sky. When he stops jiggling, we'll know. Oh no, Alan!
What did they write on the wall? Quick, we need to know.
Evie's upstairs.
Oh, Evie's upstairs.
Dan Pearce's baby. Dan Pearce's missus is called Evie,
Oh.
not the baby. I haven't met her yet. Do. Is this where the utility of the kind of vent comes into play. Ah, but what's the? Why would I do that? Why am I doing this? Because I'm supposed to go back into
Oh, Stephen Allen, good work. He says, was it Mormons they were taking to Colorado territory in Cannibal? I mean, that's all I'm asking for.
It's all I'm asking for. It's all I'm asking for.
Tired of being... I'm tired of being... Oh no, what is it?
Oh, but it's not. I'm tired of being sick. I'm tired of being poor.
No, it's time. Yeah, it's something in being sick and something being...
I'm tired of being sick and I'm tired of being poor. Is it that way? Should watch that again as well.
Yeah.
Getting them bombs. Dropping loads. I mean, dropping bombs.
Oh, wow. John Smith yet again says Newcastle has the best church. A Nigerian church called the Holy Mountain of Fire and Miracles.
Shit. That's pretty serious churching.
I do have to say St. Petersburg has... I can't remember. I think it's a cathedral. Maybe it's only a church. But I think it's... Or one of its names is the Cathedral of the Spilt Blood.
Fuck.
Because it was built
That's
where-
metal.
Yeah, I think it was built... I might be wrong on this. I think it was built on the site of where Tsar Alexander was killed. Something
Pizza
like that.
Alexander.
Yeah, Pizza Alexander. That's why you can't order it anymore.
Yeah, I knew there was a reason for that. Did you know that antipasti was invented by the anti-pope?
That's they get royalties. That's what keeps their anti-Vatican running.
Antipasti. Of course, because the original pope was from Devon, and he liked a pasty, so the anti-pope invented antipasti.
So Saint Peter came from Devon.
Came from Devon, and he would only eat pasties. Do you know what an antipasti is? An antipasti. So if you imagine a pasty is some stuff inside pastry, right?
There's a lot of stuff not inside.
Yeah, well, that's what I was about to say. Let me finish. It's a negative space, and literally everything else is in constant pastry.
That's
It's
true.
like in the Last Hitchhiker's Guidebook, where the guy puts all of his furniture outside, so it means that everyone's in his house. It's that. It's the antipasti.
Anti-papacy.
We've lost quite a lot. We dipped below 40 with the anti-pope band. I didn't know the anti-pope existed till you told me 2 weeks ago.
Well, they've got the IP on antifreeze. As
Right.
Well.
No one wants to tell them that that's usually called hot.
Yeah, but as long as it's not cold hot,
Right.
they can bottle it and sell it.
Well, this is the problem. It's kind of like, if people kept saying antifreeze instead of hot, they'd get royalties. But it's like the Heimlich manoeuvre. When they declared their copyright, everyone just called it chest compressions. Sorry, abdominal throsts, not chest compressions.
Yeah, abdominal thrust very much sounds like a Michael Jackson dance move, doesn't it?
It really does. He was also the anti-pope.
She trusts you. That little bitch, she never trusted. Okay, wait. Evie, no, Evie.
Ellen,
I didn't mean to
listen.
call you that.
She's trying to take
Evie's gonna
control.
fuck you.
have to fight her.
Chris Thompson, it's pasty, anti-pasty reaction that powers the warp zone. Lovely bit of business.
He took it to the next level. We were doing some stuff.
Oh, thank you, I'm Snorlax. Happy 20th anniversary of Freddy Got Fingered.
There you go.
That's a great film. That's an awesome.
I've still never
awesome
seen
film.
it.
Yeah, we should watch it sometime. I'm a complete sucker for that.
Mia's been turned into a cocoon, a cooked coon. Oh wait, that was
Hey.
racist. I didn't mean to. I meant
Oh,
a
yeah.
raccoon. I meant a raccoon.
Yeah. You meant what you call it? What's his name again? Diabetes.
Wilfred Brimley.
Yeah, well, she's turned into a Wilfred Brimley.
Wilfred Brimley. Let's go. Let's get out of here. I've got big cannibal energy now. We can make him tall. We can make it. I love that, and the squib on his head is just the best. And then he's got that kind of smile on his face still.
Mark Flanagan says, Ivan and Rich, you guys seem a little young for Spectrums and BBC Micros, but what is your history, if any, with British computers?
Dude, we're 37.
Yeah.
Firstly, we're from Cambridge, which is where BBC Micros and Spectrums came from. Both quite close. Our school was a test bed for the... Jason, the director of the Computer Museum, told me the other day that the reason we had so much Acorn and BBC stuff in our school is because our school was a test bed for those. I used to play illicit basketball in Acorn's car park because they had a basketball hoop. The old Sinclair building on Willis Road is part of my old uni. I've met Clive Sinclair and Chris Curry. I learned to program BASIC on a BBC Micro. Yeah. No. I've got so that felt like a slightly defensive answer.
Well, that's the thing. For me, I was on a BBC Micro before I came to Cambridge, but my dad worked in computing in the kind of 70s and 80s, so used the old Titan computer.
Nice.
In the computing lab in the 70s in Cambridge. But my only issue was I had a BBC Micro and had a BBC Micro until the early 2000s. So
what happened to it? They kind of,
it's still up in the attic.
Oh fuck! I mean, because the Computer Museum literally has our BBC Micros from that. We had the room in our school. The Computer Museum has those. So the BBC Micros from our school. I did a day of prop work on the Gurinder Shah film Blinded by the Light, and I had to sit in a school computer lab dressed like an 80s school computer lab for the BBC Micros, and I had to write a basic program on the BBC Micro to make it look like a word processor for the characters to use. So for in camera, he's looking at the screen. So I had to write. When you see that scene, I wrote that program that's on the thing. And they were the BBC Micros from our school. So because Computer Museum do prop stuff, and they were the ones that. So I was sat in a school in Luton, pretending to be a school in London, pretending to be in the 1980s, using the computers that I used to use in the 1990s in our school. It was really weird.
Yeah,
I queued for coffee with Sally Phillips at the craft table that day. True story.
But yeah, so for me the only issue was. Yeah, I had access to a BBC Micro, but then missed out on an entire generation of computing. So it was a bit weird.
So Mark, that was a very long answer. I'm really sorry, but I'm going to assume that I'm going to take the flattery, and maybe perhaps you think we're younger than we are. But yeah, and as a kid, we're at friends' houses. There were Commodore 64s and Spectrums and stuff. And I'm a big, the horror movie I wrote is all based around retro computing because it's a thing that I'm really interested in and passionate about and stuff.
We can't be family. We were never a family.
So yeah, and I kind of assumed that Jason would let me film in his museum, which he did, bless him. So yeah, there you go. I hope that answers your question. Yeah, now I've got no fucking ammo because I'm back in real time.
Stephen asks if we're fans of Look Around You.
Fuck yes.
Yeah.
Thanks, Ants. Thanks. Thanks, Tchaikovsky. Tchaikovsky. I'm rapping all day and I'm rapping all night. I'm rapping to the beat and I'm feeling all right. Sorry. Yes, no, I am a fan of Look Around You.
Well, yeah, for me, I think first season more than second.
They're very, very different things.
Yeah.
Because the second series is like, here's a half-hour piss take of Tomorrow's World. And there's loads of, like, Paul Putner is the guy who runs the casserole restaurant. That's fucking amazing. But yeah, that
was Popper, wasn't it?
Yeah, Popper Surf Mix, yeah. It's peak, but because the first one, the first series is so well observed because I know they were that generation that got those, but our generation had the hangover of that.
Oh god, yeah.
All of us in my school, all the stuff we had was from the 1970s. It's all the 1970s materials and videos we'd watch and maths books and shit.
Oh, goodies. Oh no, the goodies have been taken.
Go down here. Yeah, that wasn't watching. Okay. Oh no, I wasn't saying we were. No, Mark, I wasn't saying we were insulted to be thought younger. We're saying that we're flattered that you thought we were younger. I'm very happy to be people to think I'm younger because I look like the main character in a Disney Pixar film about a sentient scrotum. Go down, I guess.
They need to sort this boat out.
They really do. It's a bloody mess. Somebody needs to come and give it a bloody good wipe.
Yeah, Captain's not. You know, he needs to keep it shipshape.
And Bristol fashion. Which mostly involves having dreadlocks.
I'm gonna make magic bullets.
Magic bullets, just regular bullets, mate.
Oh. A reggy bullet.
Reg balls.
Ah, vodka and reg balls.
Vodka and reg balls. Get out, I don't know what I'm doing.
You need to find the bad man
Right.
and then shoot him.
I feel like I know what I've got to do. I've got to take the fuse where I left it, put it inside the lift, and the lift work. That's what I think. All the lights are on here now as well, which is jolly useful. So when I so let's lift. It's here, some of it. So take the fuse, which locks the door. Okay.
See, imagine if she'd just
Hold on.
a little boyo. Take that, the McGurk.
Nice. Right, Ivan's off for a cig.
Yeah, I'm gonna go out for a cig. I'll see if someone's chucked some sort of interesting question that I can drop on you.
Good management, good chat management.
Yeah.
How you like me now? So I think the left's going to be...
Well, someone mentioning Dark Season, the Russell T Davies CBBC show, and someone's mentioned Biker Grove.
What's the Russell T Davies CBBC?
Okay, well, I'm not sure if this will go anywhere.
Right.
But Stephen's gone... Mad question, but did you and Richard ever have a theory regarding Scare Bear in Venture Brothers?
Oh, yeah, well, and we're not going to know now, are we?
I don't
Scare Bear. So that in season 10, remember when the very, very last episode, when the second to last episode, when Hank knocks himself into a coma?
Mm-hmm.
Remember that? So Hank knocks himself into a coma, and he is picked up by Scare Bear, and Scare Bear takes him to Dean's dorm and shows him that Dean is sleeping with his girlfriend, and that causes Hank to, you know, he forgives Dean and he goes off on his kind of self-discovery journey. And it's a guy. Scare Bear is a guy in a bear costume. Now that was the season that made made a real show of setting up time travel. And because it had the Monarchs saw future Rusty and Billy Quizboy, and what am I supposed to do with this? Fucking bullshit.
Bullshit.
I've got no fucking ammo, so I'll just lie here and die then, shall I? Yeah, brilliant. So I wonder if it's some kind of future Hank. I'll do this now, since, you know, we're not going to get it. I think that Hank was going to go off, because Hank went off to find their mum. I think Hank was going to find their mum, and also find the 26-year-old Venture brothers who actually went with her, and Rusty cloned them rather than lose them.
No, that is, yeah.
But we'll never know now, because there's no fucking God.
Well, never say never.
True that. True that. Right, here we go. I think I was onto something there. If it spawns a monster, it means you're onto something, doesn't it? So let's make some ammo. Okay, so I can see this is quite tempting, actually. Let me get some stuff. Oh, it's up the ladder. I'm an idiot. God damn it. Come on, Mia. You can do it. That's a lot of ladder. Fuck me. Okay, so that whole other bit I just did was a waste of time anyway. Oi, oi. Oh yeah, I'm on the bridge. Yeah, okay. What's the health situation? That'll do. Fuck it. We get some. Yeah, there's jack shit here. Fine.
Maybe it still works.
It does for some reason. That's a pretty good monitor.
Ethan,
Would you die?
I hope I make it in time. Okay, bottom level.
Oh no. Little girl.
Stop it, Evelyn!
Has anyone seen the new Lord Miller animated movie? Says Dan Lars on Netflix yet? The Mitchells vs. Machines. The Machines. It's been getting insanely good reviews. Interesting. I do like some Lord Miller stuff. I've enjoyed really rather a lot of what those guys have done. I wish we'd seen their Han Solo movie. Because, you know, don't hire them to make a Han Solo movie if you don't want them to make a Han Solo movie. It's the lesson that Disney probably should have learned from that debacle, but never mind. Here we go. Very much. Fuck it. I'm a renegade. Got bomb. Oh, can I move this so I can travel? No. Bet she could. Bet she could if she wanted to. I mean, we do deserve it for about the Mitchell brothers, don't we, Neil? I reckon. It's only fair. Oh, hello. Oh, hello. Oh, hello. This is suspicious. Oh, what? Yeah, so the key for there. Fine. Plug wrench. Chip map. Good. Okay. Oh, okay. That's where I should have gone in the first place. What's the lug wrench for? Alrighty. Go this way. The most thrilling part of the stream, Richard left on his own, was kind of tutting to himself. Quality content. Everybody's happy. Oh! That was a lug wrench. Oh, does a lug wrench open the hatch, I wonder? Could be. Makes sense. Door over here.
Got a Neil Hutchinson.
I saw a wild Neil Hutch appears. Did you see what Dan was saying about that Lord and Miller film?
Yeah, I did. Yeah,
Very
no, I
interesting.
haven't heard about it.
Do I jump down here? God, this feels ill-advised.
I'd be happy to check that out. Oofed.
Uffed. Lug wrench? Hey.
Got that sweet, sweet lug.
Sweet, sweet lug, goddamn lugs. That's what, well, my part of Scotland, that's what they call your ears. Your lugs. Give you a clip round the luggo, my granddad used to say.
Yeah. Wasn't there a Beano character called Luggle or
Oh, that
Lug
sounds
something?
so right. Yeah, yeah. One of those sort of Beano characters that would be considered insensitive now.
It wasn't one of the Bash Street Kids.
Oh,
was it?
Plug. You're thinking of Plug.
maybe I'm
He was
thinking
the
of
one.
Plug, yeah.
He was ugly, but had
Yeah.
mad positive energy and thought he
Yeah.
was beautiful. Which
He
is
was
kind of
the
great.
dude.
Bash Street Kids are great.
Oh, yeah.
Fuck you with your shit. Oh, I've got nothing. Oh, how fucking. Oh. You gonna help me out? Like, give me anything. You wanna give me fucking anything? No, of course not.
Question for the chat and Richard and Ivan. Does anyone from Stephen? Does anyone actually remember Ramsay Nesbitt?
Yes!
What are the general thoughts regarding it, and do people still think that's what Scottish people are like?
Okay, firstly, hate crime. Secondly, yeah, we well, perhaps shockingly, we watched Ramsay Nesbitt in our house. Ramsay Nesbitt's fucking brilliant, and if you watch it again, Ramsay Nesbitt had some real fucking edge to it, 'cause it was all about everyone was addicted to pills and drugs and stuff.
Yeah.
It's really, really proper social realist comedy. Yeah, fucking Ramsay Nesbitt's great, man. That's something that, yeah, always got watched in our house. If you want some good Scottish comedy, man, you got Still Game. Still Game's great. Burniston, that's fucking great. Any Limmy show stuff. Limmy's like a big time fucking Twitch star now, so it's not even worth me saying. But
And on radio, Fags, Mags and Bags.
Fags, Mags and Bags,
which is
yes.
awesome. Fags, Mags and Bags is both amazing and great.
Great, amazing. But yeah, Rab's great, man. Big fan of Rab. I watched some Rab recently to catch up because it's just so
What, on
good.
YouTube?
Yeah, there was a bunch of it on YouTube that you could just watch.
Hmm.
Oh, I've got jack shit. I got nothing.
Gotta smash that head. Oh no, you
Nothing
can't
to
smash
smash it
that head.
Right, I'm going back to the Yuri Nation.
Uh-oh.
I'll be back.
It's evil dictator Yuri from Red Alert 2. Don't you worry, Neil. There's no need to join the chat if you don't feel like it. Okay, well, I'll pass this on to Richard when he's back, Mark. But yeah, I don't know. Carry On and Hammer for me, I just don't really get. Or Carry On, I don't really get. Although there are some Carry On. What was it? Carry On Cabby. I quite like Carry On Cleopatra. But the Hammer films, they always seem to. They promised a lot and provided very little. That's what I find with the Hammer films. It always sounds really exciting, and then it's like, oh, this is quite ponderous and slow, and not too much exciting stuff happens. Yeah, so that's kind of my view. But Richard.
Yeah.
Mark Flanagan is asking, you haven't got much fondness for Hammer or Carry On. Are they hard to relate to, or do you just consider them bad?
Yeah, Mark, that's a weird one with me. I've just for both of them. Firstly, I think both of them are really, really important, and I'm not dismissive of them at all. Just to be clear,
Yeah.
because they're really Carry On has a super interesting history, and so does Hammer, and so does Amicus. The thing is with me is that they just never quite clicked. None of the. I like Carry. Ironically, actually, since you've asked that question, mate. Ironically, I like Carry On Screaming, which is the Carry On parody of Hammer.
Yeah, yeah.
It's the one that I like. Carry On Screaming with Harry H. Corbett. It's fucking great. But they just, I tried with them and they just never clicked for me. I just watched them. They didn't do anything for me. I didn't find them fun or funny. It's odd. I don't know what it was. Something about it just doesn't work for me. It never has. There are certain things that I really dig on with them, but yeah, no, I don't know what it is. It's just a visceral thing. And it's certainly not, it's because, I really love loads of British cinema. It's not that. Because it's very easy to just kind of go like, he likes American things. But yeah, no, it's an odd one. Oh, for fuck's sake, I've got no fucking ammo. Jesus Christ. Yeah, hi,
Yeah, stuff like infamy, they all have it, infamy.
Carry On's full of
That's
great.
yeah.
And like, what was the Foreign Legion one's got like Phil Silvers in it and stuff, and yeah. There's loads of classic lines and stuff with Carry On, but they just never quite clicked. And I don't really know why. To be honest, I used to find Carry On actually quite irritating. Whereas Hammer I just found sort of boring. You would tune in and it'd be called like The Blood of Frankenstein, and like as a idiot 12-year-old I'd be like, well, like Frankenstein's only last 10 minutes and there was no blood. Or
No, yeah, that's pretty much what I was saying. Like, yeah, having a piss. Just it promised a lot and delivered little.
Right.
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 Like, the brides of Dracula who kill dragons. And that's like,
and neither of those things are in it.
yeah, it's like a bunch of people in a room talking.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh wait, hold on. That's not what I meant to do.
But, and I'm not saying it's Hammer, but was it called Terror Train?
Oh,
Train of Terror.
it's the original
or-
version of The Thing.
Yeah.
Andrew Mendoza was it. Yeah, fantastic.
Yeah,
Horror
that was
Express.
awesome. Horror Express. That was
Horror
really
Express.
great. Yeah,
Yeah,
that was awesome.
outstanding. Really brilliant. I think I'm going to end it here.
Okay.
I think I'm just have to. This is those of you paying attention. Well, I say paying attention. That's not very fair. Those of you on Patreon, this is my 4th stream this week. Just because circumstances have conspired to cause that to happen. So I've done 4 streams this week. So we'll check back in with Mia and Ethan sometime soon. Ethan. But yeah, no, I've done a lot of streams this week, so I'm gonna curb this one, and I've got to go catch a train tomorrow because I'm gonna have to do I'm gonna have to Brighton. Well, firstly for a barbecue, but secondly to do the colour grade for Top Tube Lead for a couple of days. So that's that. So yeah, I'm gonna wrap it up, I think, and say goodbye to everybody.
Yeah, well, thank you for joining us.
Let you all,
Streamians.
Mark Flanagan says I'd probably point to The Damned and Kronos and Quatermass. Then the Quatermass film is pretty interesting. Fair dues, yeah. Mark, do you know what I think as well, Mark? The thing is that at this point in life, it's time to start reevaluating things, and perhaps sometimes you reevaluate these things and hope to find that you were wrong or your tastes have changed. Doesn't always pay off. Sometimes you go back and go like, yeah, this is just what I thought it was.
Well, yeah, the Quatermass stuff I've never watched, and that stuff I would be interested.
Well, those are
in
the kind of the Hammer Quatermass ones, though, right? Because those are the Nigel Neal ones from BBC Live broadcasts that were first. But yeah. Also, in terms of the Patreon content, I've been doing my Patreon exclusive series. So You Want to Be a Filmmaker, and we had a bit of a detour because of the film, and I keep making jokes about this because I find it quite funny, but I said we were going to do an episode about self-assessment tax, and it was going to be boring, but a bunch of you went, oh no, we really want to see that. So the next episode will be the episode about self-assessment tax because it's that time, so I can do it. So I'm going to do my tax return. So I'll show you how I do my spreadsheets and stuff. I can't believe I'm saying this out loud. I'll show how all that goes. But it's good. The series is about kind of boilerplate. This is what it's actually like making money as a filmmaker. And that's a big part of it. It's really important that you pay taxes and do it properly. So we'll be doing that. But yeah, I've just updated the credits for Patreon, so we're going to smash cut to credits in a second. And if you've recently joined Patreon, you will see your name up on there. And the bank holiday's here, so like I say, I'm off to somewhat warmer climes to colour grade our movie. And I'll be back next week, but we'll have the normal stream and stuff next week. So good to see you all. Take care. Ivan, do you have any more words?
Yeah, bye.
I kind of hoped you were going to say bum.
Happy International Workers' Day.
Happy International Workers' Day. Bye.